everybody, what's up? All right, so if some of you guys, I'm not sure if you guys oh wait, no, yeah. We started doing those scales, and then the purpose is to learn the scales and the movements, and recognizing the patterns. Because as we start learning songs, as we start recognizing what we're doing in the songs, it helps when we have some kind of a foundation. Because then when you see chords, when you start moving through chords, you guys also start to notice the patterns that's within them. You know what I'm saying? So, for example. Let me get this going. So, for example, we started doing it in C, right? Now, this C also works with every single barred C as well. So, this scale right here is hidden in the barred C. All right. So, as long as you see that, there's another scale into this as well. And so we're going to get into this today as well. So we're going to learn this next set of scales. Now, this next set of scales is not as fluid as this scale is, but it is still a very good scale. All right, so how are we going to apply this to the scale that we've learned? All right, now we've already learned with our scale. Let's start in C again, okay? And then I'll let you guys practice, okay? Because we're gonna call out letters, yeah. So we already started on the 3rd fret, A string, and then we started on 4th fret, C string, and this is our C. Okay. We got our 2 positions, working the scale. Now, if we move up 1 fret, which is here, that makes it a C sharp. All right. So now the C sharp, remember now we're going to use the same fret spread. In other words, all right, whatever we do here, sliding the middle finger 1 fret, dropping the ring finger on the same fret, we're going to do same thing here. Starting on fret 4, middle finger 1 fret, and then dropping the ring finger underneath on the same fret. Moving up 2, swing 1, up 2, back 2, swing 1, 2, swing 1. Okay, and so swinging is the basic motion, okay, of transferring from position 1 to position 2. Now, if you guys are into slacky or other styles of music, Hawaiian related, this scale is pretty much what we use. Okay, so chimes and all, this scale pretty much encompasses everything. So since we're starting here with the G, the C and the A, all right, we can start transposing our alphabets using the C and the A string. So here's the way we got to count it, right? So you never count the one you're on. So if we're starting on C, okay, if we're here on C, right here, so the movement, 1, 2, 3, I moved up 3, right? So 1, 2, 3. So that puts me on fret 6. So this kind of stuff is like really good. Like it really gets you thinking, right? Now, when you start doing this, you're going to notice that your ukulele fret so much more better. Yeah, and it's all about knowing where you're going, right? And whenever we're learning how to play something, we just got to know where we're going. We don't have to necessarily know everything, We just need to know where we're at and where we're going. Okay, so that's what we have maps for. It's so that I don't have to memorize where every road is. Yeah, I just need the directions to one. And this is what this is. This is a map. Okay. All right, let's move on. Now we're going to start introducing another scale. All right, now this is along the lines of a C. Now, this particular scale is going to be utilizing the C and the E string. Okay, so this scale is a two-finger scale as well. And this one has much more of a mellower, much more gentle sound to it. So we're going to start here in B flat just because I have more space here. All right. So this is finger one and this is finger two. Okay. Now you're going to notice that the pattern is virtually the same. Second slides over one fret into position two. Okay. Moving over 2 frets. This is position two. And again, I want you guys to remember, think in mind patterns. All right. So you're going to start here. Yeah, E string, first fret. Second fret, C string. All right. And you're going to pluck the C and E together. Yeah. Now, just like the other scale, we're going to slide over our middle finger one. All right. Now we're going to move it over two. Okay, now you're going to slide it, swing it back over to position one on fret number 6. And then you're going to move over to 1, 2, fret number 8 and 9. Okay, and go backwards. Now the alphabets apply here as well, right? So if this is your B flat, and I move it up 3, B, C, 2, sorry. All right, so your patterns are there. It doesn't change, yeah? Now, the difference between this one and the previous one that we learned is simply strings. That's the only difference. Now, the other one that we did, it was here on the A string. So instead of using the A string, I simply moved it up to the E string. So if this and this makes a B flat scale, then this and this will also make a B flat scale. All right. So here's my amazing green. And I'm coloring into the spots. Okay. So now do we see how these scales are hidden in your chord? Yeah. So this is a barred B flat. Now, because you have this, we've learned 2 scales within this chord B flat. There is actually one more scale in this chord. But if you're not a low G player, it might not sound so good. Yeah, but because I'm a low G player, it's going to sound great. So right here in this B flat, we've already done the 2 chords, right? So we have the scale 1 that we've learned. Okay, and here's my blue. This is scale 2 that we've learned. All in the key B flat. All right. Now, if I move this, and let's create this green again. Let's just say B flat, B, C, C sharp, D. All right. So this B flat is down here now, but it's called the key of D. So now that this is on fret number 5, this is the D. So this might be a lot, and we're going to take some time on it. All right. But this is, again, I just want to set the foundation for patterns. Okay. And so hidden within our chord, we have 2 scales. Again, we have the scale 1 that we learned, which is right here. And then we also have scale 2 that we learned, which is right here. That's pretty cool, yeah? Now, this happens all over the ukulele. All right? Music is patterns, right? So once we learn the basics, it just goes over and over and over. And so people don't realize that we don't need as much aids to learn how to play. We just got to start learning how to recognize patterns. All right? And so in these classes, this is what we do. Okay? So I want to work on making you guys the best possible independent players and just have some fun, because this is going to make you guys amazing to the umpth degree. All right? And it's going to be super fun. Cool. All right. So we'll leave it here today. All right. So we learned 2 scales. Let me finish this scale up. So again, this is scale number 2 that we learned. Alrighty. And we're doing it in the B flat position just for sakes of my less than impressive drawings. All right, so I'll have this picture as well on Patreon that you guys can download, okay? Okay, and we're done. All right, guys. God bless you guys. I'll see you guys soon. Aloha. Ahui ho.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, brother. Aloha.